What if everything you thought you knew about Sarah Palin barely scratched the surface? Imagine a woman who not only broke barriers in politics but continues to shatter stereotypes about age, confidence, and individuality. Sarah Palin isn't just a name from history books, she's a living force defying expectations in every possible way. At 60, she's doing things that most people half her age wouldn't dare to try, turning heads and making waves, both in public and private life. And here's the twist, there's one surprising detail about her that even her biggest fans might have overlooked. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only uncover what it is, but you might just walk away inspired to see life in a completely new light. Sarah Palin burst into the national spotlight in 2008, making history as the first woman to run on a Republican presidential ticket. But her rise wasn't just about breaking records, it was about challenging the status quo. She stood beside Senator John McCain as a bold, unconventional figure in American politics, turning the media into a frenzy. Yet the attention wasn't always fair. Instead of focusing on her policies or leadership, critics often zeroed in on her appearance and personal life. But here's the thing, Palin didn't flinch. She stayed true to herself, taking every punch and turning it into fuel. Her resilience became her signature, earning her admiration from people who saw her not just as a politician but as a fighter. What makes her story even more fascinating is how she refused to fade away after the campaign. Instead, she became a voice for conservative values and a symbol of strength for those who dare to be different. And if you think her political journey was impressive, wait until you hear what she's been up to since then. It's a side of Sarah Palin that most people never see, and it's about to change the way you think about her. Here's where things really start to get interesting. Most public figures step back as they age, but Sarah Palin, she's doing the exact opposite. At 60, she's rewriting what it means to live with confidence and strength. Forget the outdated image of aging gracefully. Palin is showing the world how to age fearlessly. From intense outdoor adventures to a fitness routine that would make a 20-year-old sweat, she's proving that age is nothing but a number. But it's not just about staying active, it's about embracing a lifestyle that screams individuality and freedom. Her boldness isn't just physical, either. Whether it's her unapologetic personal style or her willingness to share candid moments on social media, Palin is unafraid to be herself, regardless of the noise. And here's the real kicker. Her life isn't just inspiring, it's making people question their own limits. She's challenging us to think, if Sarah Palin can do this at 60, what's stopping me? But that's not even the most surprising part. There's a hidden layer to her confidence, something that sets her apart in a way you'd never expect. Stick around, it's coming up, and you won't want to miss it. If there's one thing that defines Sarah Palin's spirit, it's her connection to the wild. Growing up in Alaska, surrounded by rugged landscapes and untamed wilderness, she developed a love for nature that has shaped her entire life. It's not just a hobby, it's part of who she is. Whether she's hiking through the mountains, casting a fishing line into a quiet stream, or braving the elements on a hunting trip, Palin's life outdoors reflects her values of resilience and independence. But it's not just about the activities, it's about what they represent. In a world that often feels disconnected, Palin reminds us of the power of self-reliance and staying grounded. Her social media posts aren't staged vacation shots, they're real glimpses of a life lived close to the earth. You'll find her sharing breathtaking Alaskan landscapes, celebrating nature's beauty in a way that feels both inspiring and refreshingly authentic. Here's what makes it even more compelling. Her outdoor lifestyle isn't just about adventure. It's about showing the world that strength comes from staying connected to nature, to your roots, and to yourself. But there's more to her story than just breathtaking scenery and thrilling adventures. There's a reason her love for the outdoors resonates so deeply, and it ties back to the unshakable confidence she radiates today. You'll see why soon. This is the part that will truly change how you see her. Sarah Palin's confidence isn't just an act, it's woven into everything she does. Whether she's standing on a stage, hiking through Alaska's wilderness, or simply spending time with her family, she carries herself with a sense of authenticity that's hard to ignore. But here's where it gets really intriguing. Palin doesn't shy away from showing the world who she is, even when it sparks controversy. Take her casual, unfiltered moments on social media. From rugged outdoor gear to swimwear photos, she's unafraid to step outside the box of how people expect a former politician to look or act. And yes, these posts have sparked conversations. Some praise her for breaking stereotypes, while others criticize the media for focusing on her appearance. But Palin doesn't let the noise define her. She's made it clear she'll live life on her terms, unapologetically. What's even more impressive is how she uses this confidence to challenge outdated ideas, especially about women in leadership roles. She's not just rewriting the rules, she's throwing the rulebook out the window. And the best part, she's doing it with a smile, proving that being true to yourself is the ultimate power move. Still, there's something even deeper fueling her self-assurance, a hidden trait that has carried her through the highs and lows of public life. The closer we get to uncovering it, the clearer it becomes. This is the quality that truly sets her apart. And trust me, it's worth waiting for. Behind the boldness, the adventures, and the public persona, Sarah Palin's greatest source of strength is her family. As a mother and grandmother, she's deeply rooted in her role as the matriarch of a close-knit clan. It's a side of her that often goes unnoticed amidst the headlines. But for Palin, it's the foundation of everything she does. Her social media gives glimpses into this part of her life, moments of joy with her children, laughter with her grandkids, and celebrations of the values she holds most dear. What's striking is how she balances the demands of public life with her unwavering dedication to her family. It's not just about being present, it's about setting an example of strength, resilience, and authenticity for the next generation. But here's the twist: Palin's family isn't just her anchor, it's also her motivation. It's why she continues to embrace life so fully, defying expectations and pushing boundaries. She's not just living for herself, she's showing her loved ones and her fans that life is meant to be embraced with courage and heart. And there's one particular family moment, a story you haven't heard yet, that perfectly captures the essence of who she is. It's coming up, and when you hear it, you'll understand why Sarah Palin remains such an extraordinary figure. Keep watching, you're about to see it all come together. Here's where everything connects. Sarah Palin isn't just a politician, an adventurer, or a confident woman breaking stereotypes. She's a living example of what it means to live unapologetically. Her story isn't just about her achievements, it's about the message she carries. No matter your age, no matter the expectations placed on you, life is yours to define. Her ability to stay true to herself, even under immense pressure, is what makes her a symbol of empowerment. She's not trying to fit into a mold or live up to anyone else's version of who she should be. Instead, she's showing that confidence, individuality, and authenticity are what truly matter. And that hidden layer of her personality, the one we've been building toward, is this: her fierce refusal to let anyone else write her story. Sarah Palin's real size isn't about physical stature or public image. It's about the size of her spirit, her courage, and her determination to inspire others to live boldly. That's the takeaway from her journey. You don't have to fit anyone's expectations to live a meaningful, extraordinary life. And here's where it gets personal for you. Think about the limits you've placed on yourself, the doubts you've carried, or the expectations you've been trying to meet. What if you chose to break free from them, just like Sarah Palin has? That's the challenge this video leaves you with: not to admire her from a distance, but to take the first step toward living your own bold, unapologetic life. Let this be the moment you decide to embrace that courage. After all, the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the belief that you can't have it. Sarah Palin shows us otherwise. Now it's your turn to prove it.